Hello and welcome back to Daily News in AI Agents. I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm Jordan. It's great to be with you. Today is July 6th, 2025, and we've got a fascinating mix of stories, from the explosive business of AI to some truly unexpected places it's popping up.
That's right, we're seeing AI drive a massive gold rush in the tech world, and we'll start right there. A new report from TechCrunch caught my eye, Jordan. So far in 2025, at least 36 new tech unicorns have been created.
36, we're just past the halfway point of the year. That pace is incredible. What's fueling it?
No surprise here. The report says it's an investor frenzy ignited by AI. Venture capitalists are pouring money into startups that are building on or with artificial intelligence, pushing their valuations past that billion-dollar mark at a record rate.
It feels a bit like a bubble, doesn't it? But at the same time, the technology is genuinely transformative. It raises the question of how established companies can even keep up with these nimble, well-funded startups.
Exactly, and another TechCrunch piece gives us a great case study on that. It looks at how the financial tech company Brex is handling this new age. They found their old, slow software procurement process just wasn't working for AI tools.
So what did they change? You can't just let every department buy any AI tool they want. That seems chaotic.
Well, they decided to, in their words, embrace the messiness. They've set up a new, faster way to test and vet AI tools, allowing them to experiment more quickly. They realized that in the age of AI, waiting for the perfect, fully vetted solution means you'll be left in the dust.
That's a bold strategy. It's a trade-off between control and speed. But in a landscape where 36 new competitors can reach a billion-dollar valuation in 6 months, speed probably wins. It's an adapt or die situation.
And the tools themselves are becoming more accessible, which fuels the whole cycle. We saw an article from Rohan Paul detailing how to deploy Grok, a major AI model, directly on Microsoft Azure. When these powerful agents are available on massive cloud platforms, it lowers the barrier to entry for everyone.
That's a great point. It democratizes the technology, allowing more companies to innovate, which in turn fuels that investor frenzy we started with. It's all interconnected.
Now moving from the boardroom to the truly bizarre. It seems AI's reach has got almost biblical.
Biblical, Alex, where are you going with this?
I'm talking about a phenomenon The Guardian covered, AI-generated videos of Jesus as a vlogger. You have these social media shorts with an AI-generated Jesus speaking directly to the camera, telling Bible stories in a modern, influencer style. And they're getting millions of views.
Wow, okay. That is a lot to unpack. What's the reaction been? The article asks if it's brainwashing or a new form of salvation for the TikTok generation.
It's a mix of fascination and confusion. For some, it's a novel way to engage with religious texts. For others, it feels uncanny and strange. But the core question is about authenticity and what happens when you apply these incredibly powerful content generation tools to something as personal as faith.
It really highlights the cultural tension AI is creating. Which, funny enough, brings me to another piece from The Guardian with a fantastic quote. The boss of Legoland's parent company said, "Big metal roller coasters beat AI."
I love that. What's the context there?
The argument is that in an increasingly digital world, the value of real life, physical, shared experiences goes up. She says that things that bring people together, like theme parks, are vital in the battle for our attention. AI can create a video of Jesus, but it can't replicate the feeling of a roller coaster drop with your friends. That's what makes tracking these developments so interesting here on Daily News in AI Agents. We see this constant push and pull between the digital and the physical, the AI generated and the real. It's not that one will replace the other, but they are definitely shaping each other in unexpected ways.
Absolutely. And while some applications are cultural or commercial, we can't forget the incredibly serious and life-changing work being done. For instance, a new paper on NatureCom details an interpretable machine learning model for predicting survival in patients with prostate cancer.
That word interpretable is so important, isn't it? It means doctors don't just get a yes or no from a black box. They can understand asterisk why the AI made its prediction, which is critical for building trust and actually using these tools in a clinical setting.
That's right. It's about augmenting the expert, not replacing them. We're seeing the same positive impact in civil engineering. An article in the conversation highlighted how AI agents are being used for structural health monitoring to safeguard aging bridges and infrastructure around the world, potentially preventing collapses.
These are the applications that get less press than vlogging profits, but have a massive real-world impact. But with all this power comes a shadowy side, and it seems we're seeing that emerge in a really concerning way.
You're talking about the story on academic peer review.
Exactly. TechCrunch reported that some researchers are trying to influence the peer review process by hiding prompts in their papers. They embed instructions in white, invisible text, designed to be picked up by AI review tools.
So they're trying to trick the AI assistants that editors might use, coaxing them into giving a more positive evaluation of the paper.
Precisely. It's a subtle but deeply unethical way to game the system. It undermines the integrity of science itself. It's this new, high tech cat and mouse game where AI is both the tool for review and the target of manipulation.
So, from billion-dollar valuations and messy corporate strategies to biblical influencers and academic misconduct, it seems the story of AI agents in 2025 is one of acceleration in every single direction.
It really is. The common thread is the sheer speed of adoption and the ripple effects, both good and bad, that are touching every corner of society, often before we've even had a chance to set up the guardrails.
A perfect summary. And that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for tuning in to Daily News in AI Agents.
We'll be back next time with more of the latest developments. Thanks for listening.